Apologize if my hair's just literally everywhere. It feels like. WWE Backlash ended, let's see, close to about 15 minutes ago ish. I literally rode with a coworker, parked my car right here, and we parked. They already had a parking somewhere else, so I went with them. Paid $8 for this little parking spot for like 12 hours, which I didn't need it for 12. But we literally just got out of their parking spot and then over here. So it was like walking to the parking lot in traffic for at least just a combined almost an hour. So a lot of people at Backlash. I mean, this was the most packed show I've ever been to, and probably the best show I've went to. It delivered in a very good way, in my opinion. A lot of people underestimated Backlash being a good show. Okay, probably myself at one point, thinking, but then I, it hit my. It's in St. Louis. You know what? Let me just go to St. Louis, man. Let me go to St. Louis, do the drive. About to have to drive back. Probably stop to get something to eat, rest stop, get gas, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. But I enjoyed myself tonight. This was my best crowd I've been in. I don't know if I'm going to say by far, but this is the best crowd I've been in. Just overall, in general, and everything. Um, so yeah. Whew, okay. They started off the show with a bang. Very bang. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. I was at Backlash tonight. Just got to my car. Long story. Another long story is my ticket situation, which I will talk about here in a little bit. My ticket situation literally made me mad, so that's all I'm gonna say. But Daniel, how are you doing today? Welcome to the stream, though. Appreciate you for being in here. And here we go. Here we go. 16 plus people. Just please, even if you don't stay in the stream, if you hit that thumbs up, hit that like for me. That's the only thing I appreciate any of y'all doing. Appreciate you if you do it. Subscribe if you want to. You don't have to, but if you do, thank you so much. Um, but yeah, it's kind of weird. Like straight ahead of me, they were having a wedding tonight and everything, and it was strange because I was like, weird to have a wedding, but I guess that's a wedding venue over there. Couldn't really tell, but it had to be with the people there. Um, but anyone that was at Backlash tonight that might be from St. Louis or something, y'all let me know. I am from India. Can you take my name on the stream? Say hi. What's up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? I don't know what you mean. Can you take my name on the stream? I don't know. Now, I will not have anyone added to the stream unless it's my main man, Yusuf, or someone else, which I know if people don't want their face shown, then, I'm not going to do that as well. W Backlash. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, I'm going to talk about my ticket situation. Listen to this. I've never had this problem, and it wasn't because of StubHub. It wasn't their fault. It was not. So I've never had this problem. I've had smooth, every time I bought a ticket, I've had smooth transition to transfer the ticket from, I get it from Ticketmaster, put it on my wallet on my phone, and then bam, that's how I scan it. I've never had a problem with that. Well, we get done eating at the best rib place, one of the best rib places in the United States. And Food Network actually came here and said it was. And I can tell you right now, it was the best barbecue I think I've ate in a while, and I think it's the best barbecue I've ate in general. It was amazing. Back to my ticket situation. After we get done eating, um, I I'm riding with them. We found a spot and everything for my car, which I'm at right now doing this live stream. So I'm going and looking at my ticket, and I'm like, oh, it's got to be there. It's got to be in my emails. Let me go, and then go to Ticketmaster, blah blah blah, and do that. It's not there. It's not there. And I'm thinking, oh shit, like it's an hour till the show. Like, why is my ticket not transferred to me? Like, why? Virtual assistant, do that. Doesn't help. Finally go to a live agent and, go back and forth. And I'm thinking, this is like, I'm getting to the point. It's fucking 30 minutes till the fucking show. 30 minutes to the fucking show. Excuse my language. And I'm trying to work on the cussing, but this pissed me off so much. And it wasn't StubHub's fault. I will get into that. It's like 30 minutes in, and the live chat person says, hey, we will email you to select a new ticket, and we will send it to you and it says within the week. But I'm like, hey, the event's in 30 minutes. But I think the email meant to say, we'll send you the ticket in a few minutes. I was like, oh my gosh, like what's going on? Am I going to have to go to the damn box office, show them, hey, this is my ticket and everything? Oh, yeah, okay, buddy. All right, let's get you out of here for a little bit. And I'm over here stressing, and I'm stressing. I don't ever stress about these things, never ever. But I'm stressing, and they let me select. Oh, dog! I said, did that email just say within the week or that message? I said, hell no. No, 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 no. I better be getting it in a few minutes. And I kid you not, StubHub came through, let me select a ticket, and said, hey, you don't have to pay any additional cost or anything. And I guess they thought I was going to get a ticket that was about the same as what I had. But dog, where I selected and everything, that view was better than where I was going to be sitting at, I believe. So I won at the end of the day. I had a big W. And shout out to StubHub. I literally selected it. And then they said, okay, we will send it in another email. And I'm thinking, okay, please hurry up. Because it's running at, because the show's starting at 6:30 Eastern, which is 5:30 here. So it's starting at 6 o'clock. And I'm 30 minutes away. And I'm thinking, oh my God, how long am I going to have to wait? Within 2 to 3 minutes, they sent me the tickets to to go to Ticketmaster, add it, bam, within 2 or 3 minutes. Dude, I'll even do a video about it, and I'm going to. Shout out to StubHub for that. The person, they sent an email saying that person cannot transfer the ticket to you for some reason. And I was like, did they fucking go to the event and use that ticket? Like, they could have, homie, or whoever it was, probably a guy, could have at least been like, hey, you're going to have to get another ticket or something like that. Like, what the hell? But luckily, since I had paid it all the way, and I had that guarantee thing of, a ticket spot no matter what, because of paying it, they allowed me to pick a spot, boom, and then they gave me the ticket. But I can tell you right now, I was about to flip my shit. I was so fucking mad. But shout out to StubHub. They shout out to them. I'm going to do a video about it. That's how I appreciate StubHub. And that person that couldn't transfer the ticket, fuck you. All right, that's done with my rant. Let's talk about Backlash. Very good show. Very good show. They started off with a match of the year candidate, and I'm telling you, it's probably going to be in my top 10. This was a great fatal four-way for the United States Championship, and I figured it was going to be a good one. Jacob Fatu defending against Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest, and L.A. Knight. L.A. Knight, I did not expect that damn pop. I said, oh my gosh. L.A. Knight's just keeping with those pops. And man, he's going to have to be in the world title picture eventually. They can't just keep him with the mid-card. But the mid-card looks phenomenal on SmackDown right now. Hopefully, Drew McIntyre is all right. Triple H said on the post-conference that he was banged up a little bit, but he would be fine. So I hope it's not bad at all. Let me turn down this air for a second. Excuse me. So I hope that Drew is fine. But this match, I was like, they started off the match hot and kept it going. I said, oh my God, this pace was phenomenal. And I know Fatal 4-Ways, triple threats, you can do a quicker pace because you can go from one person to another, to another, to another. But this was fantastic, dog. This was fantastic. Yeah, the picture you posted, why did I not see this message? I think you wrote this a few minutes ago. I just kept on rambling. Picture you posted looked like a similar view for what I had at Raw and SmackDown. Nice. Yeah, it was a good view, man. Dude, I could see absolutely everything. And if I'm not mistaken, that ticket price for the ticket, that ticket was more than what the position I had. No lie. I'm pretty sure I did not have that at all. I think it would have been more, but because of the situation I had, didn't have to pay anything extra, which good. Ticket prices are too much. Fatal 4-Way was amazing, dog. I had a feeling Solo was going to come out. Did not. Now I saw Solo. I said, "Oh, here's Solo." Did not see Jeff Cobb at all. Did not see him at all. So that was a good surprise. Not seeing Jeff Cobb was a good surprise. Not seeing him. I saw two people come out, and I was like, okay, Solo's one. I was like, is that a producer that's with him or whatnot? Did not know it was just Jeff Cobb. You could tell Jacob Fatu did not like that. I can't wait to see the dynamic of what we're going to see on television with that. But great match of the year candidate for me. Probably going to be in my top 10. Becky Lynch and Lala Valkyria. Lala, man, she is over with the crowd. This St. Louis crowd was the best crowd I've been in, but she is getting over with the crowd more and more. That's one thing I like, and I'm glad she's gaining momentum with that. I'm also glad she didn't lose. And Becky didn't need to win here. So this started off a little bit slow, and then it gained a lot of momentum. And then, okay, look. Oh, one of my favorite entries live. That's the first time I seen it live. I said, oh, shit, I'm having fun doing the woo. I was having fun doing that. I said, "Oh shit!" Like the entrance looks really good, not just the woo part, but like that. The entire entrance is really, really good from her, and she's very young too. I want to say she's what is she, 25, 26, I believe. Maybe I could be wrong, but I like the crowd that I like how the crowd is definitely behind her more and more. Um, Very good women's match, and that's how you do it, Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany ain't getting away from this all the way. That's how you do a women's matchup. Every time there's a women's matchup better than Charlotte and Tiffany, which is probably going to be 90% of the time, I'm going to mention it every time this year. I'm going to say that's how you do it. That's how you do it. That match could have been on the WrestleMania card. You could have brought Becky back and then turned her heel after losing the match. But I got to see the match tonight. Not mad about it. Um. Let's see. Third matchup. Third matchup. Oh, Dominic. Dominic and Penta. Some people don't like Mr. Dom. Oh, dirty Dom. But I can tell you right now, you cannot, and I repeat, you cannot, WWE cannot keep allowing him to be cheered and try to have him act like a bad guy still. It's getting to the point that you're going to have to listen to the crowd. I don't know what you want to do with him if you turn him in a certain way, but you're going to have to listen to a crowd eventually. Is he better as a bad guy? Yes, he probably would be, but you got to listen to a crowd, and um, it was. I don't know how it came off on television, but it felt more like a dirty Dom crowd than a Penta crowd all the way. But there was a lot of Penta chants too. But I don't know how it came off as on the television. But I feel like Dirty Dom got more chants than Penta tonight, which I didn't think I would say in a sentence. Okay, but these two worked pretty good. Really enjoyed it. Dom did a suicide dive DDT, and I said, "What in the hell? What, Dom? Huh?" I said, "Okay, Dom. Yeah, you might be cooking tonight." Um, Man, look. One thing I'll point out: they've been slow burning this Finn Balor being disgusted with Dom and disgusted with the Judgment Day as a whole. Dog, this story has got to end eventually. Either do a turn and have Dom be a baby face and then Finn be the bad guy, or vice versa. Get this thing over with. Look, I get it. You slow burn this stuff, Triple H. I get it. But dog, let's not keep on slow burning this. I'm ready. I'm legit ready for one of them to turn or something to happen overall in general. But yes, that Suicide DDT was fire. It was done so good too. But they had a very decent match. El Grande Matacondo, Chad Gable, Mr. Gable showed up tonight. Cost Penta. He beat Ray Phoenix. Like, is he continuing this lucha thing, or is he just going after the lucha bros? I don't know. Guess we'll see where that leads. I know it's going to lead to him and Penta, but I don't know. I don't know. But Penta, another great showing, just like usual. Great showing from these two. Um, Pat McAfee and Gunther. What are we? My question is, what are we doing with Gunther? Is he turning babyface, or did he just give respect to Pat McAfee and that's it for tonight? Oh yeah, okay. Uh, it's Chad. Yeah. I get what you're doing. I get what you're doing. Sure as hell looks like Chad Gable. But I don't know what we're doing with Gunther. Is he just gonna be in the middle, still be a bad guy, but gave respect to Pat tonight? That's the only question I have out all of this. Match wise, I was entertained. Pat McAfee took a damn beating with some of these hits, and shout out to Pat. Shout out to Pat. That's all I'm gonna say. This was good for what it was. Not much to say about it. I can tell you right now, I was more invested just overall with the show than I thought I would be. I know I was at the show, but I felt more invested. They entertained me tonight in all of these matches. And if you can do that, this is the best show I've been to then, just overall. But Gunther wins at the end like he should have. Um, where does he go from here? You know, he's been speculated. Goldberg, Goldberg, Goldberg. Like, if you're going to do it soon. If you're going to do it soon, please. Main event, John Cena, Randy Orton, WWE Undisputed Championship on the line. Singing Randy's song for the first time since everyone's singing it. This is the first time I've got to. I had a blast doing it. Um, and everything. Booing John Cena, I love doing that. Love doing that. Um, Match started off slow. I knew it was going to be slow at the beginning for sure. I already knew that. You're not going to see a 5-star classic wrestling match with damn John Cena in 2025. I've said this so many times to coworkers on stream. I've said it probably 2, 3 times on stream now. You're not going to get a damn classic, okay? And yeah, I never thought I would actually like to boo him all the way, but here I am. And I don't know how loud we got because I never checked the decibel, the dB, but I did see it at 115 or 116 at one point, and I was like, okay, okay, I'll take that, which is pretty loud, not the loudest, but I take that. And man, just overall, I enjoyed this crowd. This is the best crowd I've been in. I know I've said it multiple times in this 20, almost 24 plus minute. But I enjoyed the crowd tonight. I enjoyed being in it. Definitely tired from the energy overall, but the match I loved. I think overall I enjoyed most of the match. I enjoyed John Cena and Randy Orton for the most part. It wasn't the best thing I've ever seen. It definitely wasn't the worst. Was it better than Cody and John at WrestleMania? Yeah, it was by a lot, in my opinion, by a lot. And to be honest with you, even if you're ruining wrestling, there is no way I should enjoy Randy Orton and John Cena for the 94th or 5th time in the ring together than Cody and John. But here we are. We enjoyed Randy and Cena for being in the same ring together for the 94th, 95th time overall in their career. And for the final time. Um, I'm a just stand on business and say this. And it's not because I was in the crowd tonight at the show. I think overall my census is Randy probably should have won. But my census is Randy's winning a world title very soon, at least by WrestleMania. By WrestleMania at the latest. I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen for sure. As a babyface or as a bad guy, I don't know. Guess we're going to see. Guess we're going to see. But I enjoyed myself tonight. I am going to get out here real quick. Normally I would be talking more and more, but I've got to drive back. And I'll probably stop at a rest spot. I got to get food, get some more gas in the car. If I fill up, then I'll be good until I get home. That's the crazy part. This car of mine, oh my gosh, that gas mileage is so good. I've never been so happy with a gas mileage in the car. So, but I'm rambling on about gas mileage. That's when you know. Let me get out here. Let me get out here. Hope you guys have a great night. And I enjoyed Backlash a lot. Glad I made the trip. And hope you guys enjoy the vlog when it gets posted. Peace out, y'all. Have a great night, morning, evening, wherever you may be. And hopefully I can get a motherfucking damn time lapse going home because I struggled with it coming here. Alright. Thank you so much. Good night, y'all.